Crochet channel. For this week we are going to learn how to do this cute little pouch. And all you need are some yarn, medium 4 worsted weight, a 4mm size hook, a tapestry needle, and some scissors. Once you have all of those materials, let's head over to the table and get started. See you soon! To begin this project, you need to create a magic ring. And if you don't know how to create a magic ring, I will put that in the video description down below. And you will want to half double crochet 6 times into the magic ring. And if you also don't know how to half double crochet, that will be in the description box down below too. So once you have half double crochets, then I will start row 2. And I hope you all had a nice holiday weekend. To close your circle, you want to grab your tail and pull it shut. And as you can see, I have already done that. And you want to take your hook and half double crochet right into the top of that very first half double crochet. And that will start row 2. And before we move on, we want to take a stitch marker and mark the beginning of our row. And you're just going to half double crochet into each and every stitch until you reach the stitch marker again. So go ahead and start doing that, and I will meet you back when this row is finished. Half double crochet twice in the same stitch. This means that you are half double crocheting into the same stitch, not once but twice. So that is my first half double crochet, and there is my second. And that is just what you will be repeating for the rest of this round. And as you can see, I am working over the tail of my yarn. Here's what it looks like for row 2. For row 3, you are going to do one last row of increasing, and all you're going to do is half double crochet into that stitch marker. You're going to do that once. Let's move the tail out of the way. And remove the stitch marker and put it right into that stitch you just made. Once you've removed your stitch marker and put it in the very first stitch that you made for this row, you want to half double crochet twice into the very next stitch. And that will be the pattern for the rest of this row. So it is 1 time in one stitch, and then 2 times in the next stitch. So there's 2 half double crochet, and then you continue on with 1 half double crochet and 2 into the next one. Now I'll meet you back at the end of the row. Now comparing this little bottom to this bottom right here, I can tell that the base, even though I did the correct number of rows, it's a little smaller because this yarn is a little lighter than this type of yarn. So what I'm going to do is increase the base with one more row of increasing. And you can do that with any project that you want to do. It's just adding a stitch in between each increase. So this time, you're just going to half double crochet into that stitch, and then half double crochet into the next stitch, and you are only doing that one time for each stitch. And just like before, you want to move your stitch marker up as you go. To show the pattern for row 4 again, we are just going to half double crochet into the next 2 one time. So 1, 2, and then do an increasing stitch right into that third stitch. And you are just going to half double crochet twice. So there's 1 and 2. Now see you at the end of the row. So you should have a total of 24 stitches at the end of row 4. To begin row 5 through 10, you want to take your little circle now and flip it inside out so it looks like that. And move up your stitch marker just like you did in the previous rounds. For the next few rounds, until your bag reaches the height that you want it to be, we are going to be double crocheting into each and every stitch until we reach the marker. And then we will move up our little stitch marker as usual. So go ahead and get started, and I will meet you back when my bag reaches the height that I want it to be. I have just finished row 5 of my double crochets, and to finish my bag, I am just going to chain 1 and do 4 double crochets into that one stitch. To finish your mini shell, you want to crochet 1 more double crochet right into that stitch, and that will bring you up to a total of 4. You then want to slip stitch right into not this stitch but the next stitch, and that will start your process all over again. So skip this stitch and double crochet into the next one. You want to do that 4 times into the same stitch. And what this does is that it creates mini shells all across the border of your little bag. I have just completed my last mini shell. What I want to do now is skip this stitch and go into this very last stitch. You don't want to crochet into that false stitch. Finish it off with a slip stitch. Grab the scissors, snip the yarn, and you are done with the body of your bag. Flip this yarn over, pull through, give it a nice little tug, and there we go. There's a bag. So this is what the finished bag looks like. If you want to add a drawstring, you can just use a piece of long string, or you can do what I'm going to do in a little bit. Just take your yarn, form a slip knot, and chain 60. Once you've got 60, snip off your yarn and weave them in. and that will form a drawstring little bag. I will meet you back when I have 60 chains. So I went ahead and I snipped my yarn and I have a total of 60 chains. And that is wide enough to go all the way around my little bag and form a little bow. So in order to weave in, I am just going to use this shell as a judge and start weaving in my bag. I'm sorry, not my bag, my little drawstring. And I will meet you back after my little bag is complete. All weaved in. And what you want to do now, take these 2 strings and pull them tight. And there is your little drawstring bag. You can finish it off with tying a neat little bow. And you can snip off the ends of the yarn. And there you go. There is your little pouch. And you can use this for earbuds, you can use this for stitch markers, you can use this for anything small that needs a little bag. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next week. See you soon.